Hello, survivors! Just got back in time. Just needed to get a drink. I need to turn on the fan, 1 second. Doesn't help that my fan is broken, but it's on. We're turned on. Okay, 1 second, guys. How are we doing today, guys? How's everybody feeling? How are we feeling? New event's meant to drop in about an hour and 45 minutes. So I will be streaming when it drops, but I don't think we can do too much when it does. I think it's just a daily energy requirement. So we're going to be able to do a little bit. Not too much. Oh, I got that on my stream. Here we go in chat. Keith, thank you very much for tuning in, number 1. What's up, Z-Man DNA and Captain Moore? Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. Appreciate it. What's up, Joshua? Geishtuk, Nokoda. Dang it, missed top 3 just about. It's fierce competition for top 3 these days. Fierce. What's up, Faizan? Kathy as well. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. Reptar, hello, hello. Shane, do you have Zachary to grade 5 yet? Yeah. He's fully maxed, of course. I blitzed him in this level up. He is level 600 base, 551 off of lieutenants. And right now, I just did his weapon. That's not his weapon. I just did his weapon. And his base weapon, I think, has 40% attack on it. And then I'm going to get it to 50% and then 1535. That's the aim. Where is it? His weapon looks kind of sick. It just got to legendary. And I did say that I thought it was going to look like the picture, and it does. It looks... I just can't see it. I guess it isn't actually... There we go. Look at that. Look at that. It's like two knives in one. Looks brutal. But yeah, I went for 40% attack. Clicking the wrong thing twice. 40% attack, and then I'm going to upgrade it to 50% attack and then just put 1535 on the base weapon. It is a shame that it has defense on it instead of HP. I would have much preferred HP. I'm not going to sacrifice 5% attack. I mean, I guess I could. What I'll do is I'll upgrade it to 45%. I mean, I can do that right now. Right now, he's on my defense team, and I can see what bleed he's going to give me right now. So if I attack, you can see my entire team's got like 13k bleeds, and that's with 40%. So maybe only 45% is going to be required. The attack team weapon's got 45% and 1535. Like if I get 1535 on it, it's going to be higher than 12.8, right? So yeah, maybe I'll go for 30% HP on his base weapon. And it's basically it's a toss-up. It's not really that big a deal. The reason I probably actually, you know what? I'm gonna go with 50%. I'm gonna go with 50%, right? And the reason is I've just remembered I actually have a weapon already that is Where is it? I don't think I maxed it. I did. I already got this weapon. So I've already got a HP one if I really require to use it. It would just be better to have as higher attack stat on there just for a different type of team. But yeah. Who else have we got in chat? Hey look, got me 2 Mirabelles in the bit shop. Have her tier 2 at the moment, but she's already... Yeah, she is a really good character. What's up, Cygnus? Thanks for tuning in, bruv. I hope you're doing good. Rick 2000, Negan 2000. I don't know what's going on here, but I'm not going to complain about a Lucille Lightsaber. Yeah, it's kind of strange, but it is part of the whole, like, promotional stuff around Skybound X. It isn't like RTS has completely made this up. That would have been weird. That would have been weird, but it is kind of cool. I kind of like it. I kind of like the way they've dropped in the Allegiant stuff as well. We'll see how accessible these characters are going to be. Out of 5 characters, how many of those characters do you think will be promo guys out of 5? Like, to be good. Not your expectation, just like, I would say a minimum of 2 need to be free to play. A minimum. And I guess there needs to be a step up recruit in there at least. I don't know, it's gonna... I think this mythic trial is going to be potentially pretty good because you're going to have to get promos really quickly because they basically just announced the mythic trial with this, right? I think they announced it all in one go. We'll have to check out the news again. It'd be interesting. What's up, Neko? Have you seen the leaks of Negan 2000? Payback when we don't even have a single normalized mythic. Yeah. You're going to have to utilize those burn and bleed characters for sure. But I haven't taken too deep a look at it. A lot of leaks are generally quite early, you know. I think by the screenshot date, it was back in June, so changes generally get made to characters. So I wouldn't pay too much attention to it. I think it's probably safe to say he's going to be a payback character, but the rest of the kit might have been tweaked a little bit. What's up, the Get Weird? Welcome to the stream as well. What's up, Sean? Thank you for tuning in. GKN as well. My mother found a big snake in the bathroom today. We're going to have to do something. Oof. That's something I don't have to do it. Well, I hope I don't have to do it, but you don't have to deal with that too often in the UK. The only time you ever have to deal with, like, a lot of time it's pythons, is where someone's got a pet python and it escapes. That's pretty much the only time you ever hear anything about snakes in the UK. And they basically get cold, so they go into people's houses. What's up, piece of cake? Thank you very much for tuning in. Carlos as well. We've got quite a few pink badges in chat. Thank you very much, guys. That's a year-long support. Piece of cake's coming up to the 2-year mark. I think you're only like 2 or 3 months away, bruv. It's crazy. That badge goes red then. What's up, Creos? Is it Creo City? Welcome to the stream. El Noob, hello. Hello, what's up, Alexander? When did I miss you getting Zachary? Congrats. I pulled him on... I think I did the video on Saturday and I uploaded it on Sunday. So, my video was up on my stream, my channel yesterday. Pretty sure. I'm sure Razzo's weapon... Yeah, 100%. I've reported it as well, so... like I said, I'm pretty sure this has changed. It didn't used to look like this. Looks like an AK-47 now. Like, I'm pretty sure if we go back to the news item, like, it's in the news item with the old weapon. Like, they're about to get caught in what they call... Is this what they call 4K? I see this all the time. Blah, blah, caught in 4K. I'm like, okay, well, I mean... Actually, this is 720p, this stream, so... Not exactly 4K, is it? Let's click show more again. Oh, it's getting laggy. Too many news items. There we go. Here, watch the weapon just be a completely different picture. Oh, we don't see it yet. Okay. Do we see it in the news actual item itself? Oh, it's lagging. It hates the old news items. It hates the old news items. Was it 20? Yeah! Looks completely different. That's completely different. I actually like the look of this one, man. It looked nice. Clean cut. This one looks like, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't make that big a difference, but yeah, different skin for sure. Different skin for sure. What's up, Marvin? Thank you very much for tuning in as well. ICB, hello. Enjoy my vacation. Hey, nice. Enjoy. What's up, Queen Phoenix? You think 2, 3 promos? I think it's most likely going to be at least 2, right? Like 100%. And then what they could potentially do is kind of like ICO event, you know, where one of them is a bit more like accessible, but still, you know, you have to buy a pass and stuff like that. So, I mean, they've got an opportunity here to make it a bit like one. We talked about this before, like the not hardcore spenders, but like people who are going to be willing to spend like $20-$30 a month. They've got an opportunity to offer something up for those guys. Congrats on your Zachary. I'm really happy for you, but I really think these promos drive the game in the wrong direction. Like these bleed, like this bleed isn't even inactive, which means there could be Jackie Mercer leads. Yeah. You're completely correct. You're completely correct. I mean, if someone uses a Jackie lead, though, it's just hard countered by Negan. So that's not too much of a problem. I'm probably going to have like 2 or 3 different defenses, honestly. I'm probably going to have a defense without him in, so like people try and gear a defense and I just switch it up, and yeah. But I do agree. I think it is a bit overtuned. He does too much damage. Like you saw, like, I haven't even really gone too in on anything. He's just got his base weapon with 40% right now, I think. Where is it? He's got his base weapon with 40%, and he's doing 13k, right? So like, no matter what, I'm lasting 2 turns. Like the majority of my characters, the only character that can apparently last that long. Damn, has he got that much HP? I mean, your damage dealers just don't have that much HP, you know. Now my Zachary has enough HP because I've geared him a bit more defensively. I've got a HP set on him, and that's giving him quite a nice boost. But yeah, I mean, look, if I don't do anything for the first 2 turns, 3 of my characters are going to die. Most likely 4, because Zachary will most likely get taken out on my entire team. And that's going to be most people attacking my team now. That's it. But, I mean, you can use a Mercer on your attack team, but he's instantly going to get taken out. So you can cleanse the bleed if you've got an S-Class Mercer. And that's going to become pretty important, guys. So make sure you're building your teams and getting ready for potentially Zachary's on defense teams. I don't know how you're going to really build a defense team against Zachary on attack, though. Because, I mean, I think building bleed resist is just makes yourself too susceptible to everything else. But just my thoughts anyway. Sounds good to me, Cygnus. Sounds good to me. I mean, I've had down points in the game, you know. It's hard to be 24/7, you know. And then if you start going off it a little bit, I know the feelings. I know the feelings. I think 3 will be, and 2 to 3. Well, 3 will be free to play. 3 being free to play is a big one. We'll have to see. And 2 to 3 promo. I bet there'll be a bleed counter lead or full team cleanse turn 1 char in that event. I think you're really kind of dreaming that the hard counter to a Zachary would be a free to play. To say it wouldn't come though, I would say Zachary is quite easily counterable just because of it only requires a bleed cleanse and then it's done. The rest of his kit is okay. Like, it's not the rest of his kit isn't crazy. It's oh damn it, wrong team. This is for the Super S-Class team. The rest of his kit is like okay. Obviously the bleed is the thing that's nuts. the thing that really pushed me over the edge to pull for him, I was still on the fence. I was going to wait until the next step up recruit to see what that was going to be. The thing that pushed me over was that Queenundrum thing, or whatever it's called, Queendemonium. Just because I could guarantee myself 2 pretty good other gold mythics, you know? That's the main reason I went in. If you saw my pulls, you'll know that I didn't get too fortunate otherwise. What's up, Charles? Thank you very much. What's up, Chad in Alabama? See, the UK is quite... I mean, it's getting warmer, to be fair. It is getting warmer, but it is still quite cold. Like, it basically becomes front page news and, like, TV station news when things like great white sharks are spotted off of the coast of the UK. Because the water's got a bit warm and they've gone a bit off track. And that happens once every couple of years. A great white shark will be spotted, and I'm not talking like really close. I mean like way off the coast, but it's just like wow. We had a whale swim up the Thames once, I think, as well. I can't remember what happened there. That was pretty weird. Yo, what's up, Tex? Missed you in the meeting, bro. Missed you in the meeting. I have to catch up after my stream. Some pretty good news. I kind of sucked England lost. Was crying a bit. I was annoyed at the stick they got. I mean, you're always going to get stick. I mean, Southgate himself got plenty. He got plenty of stick. I mean, unfortunately, the flavour of stick they're getting is a bit leaves a kind of bitter taste, you know. But you're always going to get some. You're always going to get. So unfortunate. I was really entertained, honestly. I thought the Euros was good, and I was thinking about it a little bit. The only 2 goals England conceded was like a great free kick and like a really messy goal. Like that was literally it, between like 0 conceded and like almost a clean sweep. We were really so close, man. This squad's so young as well, so I know we'll have to see. It's only 1 year away, the next tournament, so it's not like anyone's going to age that much. These players are only going to get better, you know. Uncle Sam's shield has been coming in handy on an attack team. Yeah, no doubt. I think is he useful on Conquest at all, or is he getting obliterated by the stack, like the full stack of characters attacking him? Red is closing in. It is indeed. I prefer the new skin. I personally don't mind too much, but it was a surprise to see it change. It's going good, Ruben. Thanks for asking. What stick? Like, you know, a bit... I mean, I would like to say banter, but the stuff that's going on isn't banter. You know? It isn't banter. It's racism, like a lot of it. So, like, yeah. I keep using this wrong team, but, you know, if it works, it works. Welcome to the stream as well, Saren. Thank you very much for putting people to the like button. We have already had 25 plus likes on the stream. Thank you very much, guys. What's up, Mohammed? Welcome to the stream as well. I don't know if Zach really needs to last that long on defense. Maybe just the bleed and done. Yeah, true, but I mean, he's got aggro, so if he's got a little bit of defense or HP, you know, he's gonna get stronger as the fight goes on, you know? He's gonna get stronger as the fight goes on. Highest I've seen is 27k so far, bleeds. 27k. I'm guessing he was put as a leader then, or maybe? I mean, I guess. I mean, I'll show you a team that I put together. That I was just messing around with. Just because all I have to do is the first 2 attacks, and then I just hit auto. And it works. I'll do a proper raid. And it works pretty nicely. Let's find out actual opponent. But you'd expect it to, honestly. The team it is. There we go. I mean, this is sort of a proper team, I guess. And then I'd figure out like who the danger mans were, and then I'd just basically do that. Just as simple as that. And then the rest is, well, should be history. just because the bleed and burn and stuff is crazy. The only thing I lack is like survivability. And strangely enough, a good character for that would be Bruce, because he gives defense to my damage dealers. So yeah, it's all laggy a little bit. Why am I lagging? So what's the things I've got in? 50,000 bleed, 25k burn, and that just melts through the team. The only thing is, like, you can see Governor dies and I can't do much about that. Like, he's gonna get his rush off. It happens every time. So Governor's an issue. I think I like eventually I'm gonna have to just make it a bleed team and then figure out a different team to put in. So like we'll hit up an attack again. So like take out these two and then figure out what else to do. Or I could take out Shiva. Have I got the... I might not have the right weapon. I don't yet. So I'll be able to get a little bit more attack on him. Not by that much, but... we've got a 1535 on her. Why haven't they multiplied very well? It's weird, isn't it? I would have thought a 1535 would have more than 3k. So we could put like Dwight here and give him a 1535 as well. Okay, there we go, that's nicer. And then we could just put whoever in these positions. Abraham. And I mean, I guess at this point I could put Bodyguard in, and then it would stop me getting like absolutely records. And then I could... How many strong characters I got? Only one. I guess it's something. Let's just still put strong attacks in there. And then I'll put HP on him just to keep him alive. And then all I'd have to do is that first, and then just auto. Zach in offense makes raiding so easy since there's not much you can put into your defense. Yeah. S-Class Scotsman helps. What, on attack? Yeah, I mean, I don't need rushes. You saw I'm not really needing rushes with this team. I haven't used this guy on Conquest. I'm going to use him on Conquest for the first time today. There is going to be teams that are going to struggle. Like, actually, I've dueled Noah a couple of times. His team is actually pretty decent against this. To be honest. His team is pretty decent against this. I think it's Doc, because Doc dies and then cleanses the burn. So, like, I think I've got to start up here with the other stuff. And then he'll get taken out first turn. Like, because he'll take bleed and burn. And then I've got to basically, like, let the bleed and burn come down to Doc and let him be last, effectively. Right? There we go. He's sort of last. This is the problem, right? I think Doc is sort of the problem. So Doc does... Because he's got Halo, basically. Because he's got Halo. Where can I find these leaks? I mean... When those characters come out, I will obviously do a preview of them, and those will be the characters, you know. That'll be pretty much what the characters are. The leaks, like I said, they're most likely not accurate. How do you feel about the recent meta shift? Seems like a lot of crazy OP defense tunes are being released. I would stifle the free-to-play and even mid-range players. I think it was kind of required, but I've been talking about free-to-play needing a controlling character on attack for a while. Like, this was my attack team, has been my attack team for a very long time, and I'm probably not going to use it that much at the moment. Just because, I mean, not including him. I used to use Wayland, right? And then you guys know before I had before I had Michonne, I had Tyrese. So like that was my team, all right. And I've been basically thinking that I need to have this character replaced. Obviously, I'm pretty sure Scopely have metrics of which silvers are still heavily used and like which ones are good. I mean, I could tell you which ones are good, like Kelly, Dante. These characters need mythic characters made of them, you know, and then like be either accessible or like come quickly into things that are accessible, because they're just obviously characters that people are using already. And yeah, the reason I used it, I've talked about it before, the reason I use this weapon quite a lot on Sandy is because it has control, and these attack teams lack massive lack of control at the moment. And you know, when you attack, you do want to just hit the auto button. If you can. You want to hit the auto. I mean, I'll just say this is my normal default. The normal default. We do have some new Battle Pass missions, right? We'll check these out in a sec. They will bring a counter to bleed, but Zachary will still be a thing because you can't put all your offensive defensive for Zachary when there aren't the. I mean, yeah, I mean, it has to be on a decent character. If it's on a free-to-play character, you know it's not going to be on a character that's going to really be that good. So you kind of would hope it was on a promo and you just had access to it a bit quicker. Like, if it was in one of these event characters, yeah. But a 14 cleanse, I don't know. Have you ever... Me? No, I've never... I've gone to the Caribbean. I went to Jamaica when I was younger. That's the closest I got to America. But I mean, it's not really America, but you know what I mean. Like, in terms of geography, that's the closest I got. It's disgustingly hot and humid here, even with the central air on, 65 and a window unit in high. Yeah, sounds pretty rough. All the blame lies with the manager, but we can be proud of the boys. Well done. I don't know, I think we can be thankful, you know, that we got this far because of some decision. I mean, it was a bad decision. I think it was, honestly, the tactics after we scored was just terrible. We just defended too long. What are these new Skybound X tunes? I think 2 of them have been announced. Like, who they are. It was in my Skybound X video. I did show some comic book covers in that as well. So, like, some potential characters that could be coming. But the 2 that I announced were Rick 2000 and Negan 2000. And there is an actual cover with both of those guys on it. So, that's kind of cool. I showed that one, I think. But then I showed another one that had Rick on it. And in the background, you could sort of see, like, in a type of like He-Man Skeletor style. It's like, I'm pretty sure it's Governor, but like it's just his. It's like he's a skeleton. It's like he's a Skeletor. It's kind of weird. And then like there's an Andrea in the background as well, but I'm assuming it's Andrea. It's just a blonde woman with a big gun, and that's pretty much what Andrea is, right? A blonde woman with a big gun. Yo, what's up, Noah? Years must have been burning. Look, check out Carol's mythic skill. She has 80% to cleanse a negative thing from her and the entire team. So she has to take someone out, though. She has to take someone out. I mean, it's possible. It's possible. Oops. She definitely can. And I wouldn't say that's a soft counter. That's a hard counter. I mean, that's like what's his name? That's like, what's the dude's name? Uncle Sam to Negan. 80% chance, right? 80% chance for all teammates to each recover from 1 negative effect. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. That is a I mean, but she has to take down a target. If she's paired up with someone like Laurie can do defense down, and she could potentially nuke someone, but she's going to have to be geared so offensively. She doesn't have the greatest attack. But yeah, I mean, it is possible. It is possible, for sure. For sure. I think you might still have to start building, you know, put HP mods on your team or something, or put a fast hitting weapon somewhere as well. which is kind of crazy for an attack team, but yeah. Any news on the next trial allegiance? I'm pretty sure in that news item it was announced, right? Because it said there was a brand new mythic trial coming or something. There we go. The new characters will be available through in-game events and/or the recruit wheels, culminating in an upcoming Skybound X mythic trial. I'm guessing that that's going to be much sooner rather than later because it's around the whole promo stuff. So, from Scopely's perspective, it would be better to push it out while this is all going on, so that people are more incentivized to purchase the characters that they need to purchase. Yeah, that's how I'd say it anyway. Does pain spread stack bleed? I do not actually know. I would assume it would, because it is a stackable. I would assume it would, but the issue, I mean, I think it would, and it will go down to 1 turn, and then when it runs out, it might just make it go down to 1 turn, but double it if it was going to do that. I don't know if that's worth, but if you had a lacerator, it'd probably be worth because you can just one-shot someone for sure. One of my faction mates uses Maggie Lead with their Zach. She gives attack and defense. Yeah, I've been thinking about it. Use Carol's gun if you have one, and impair Gov. Carol's gun. I do not have Carol's gun. That was the RNG gun, right? It sounded actually like a pretty good gun. It would have been good. I would have put that on my Abraham. It would have been easy. That would have been an easy weapon on that team. Easy. Vincent and Shiva plus Zach? Yeah, probably. Sneak in a fast healing and they will be bleeding plus constant sustain. Yeah, I think I would probably use... like, I could maybe do this team. Right? I mean, the burn is really nice because it just definitely takes someone out early. But I could lacerate 2 targets. The only problem is I think the AI is kind of trash on attack teams. So I'd have to control that team a little bit more. Like, I'd actually have to, like, be the boss. Rather than let it do its own thing, unfortunately. Where have we got Shiva? We'll put Shiva here. And the other characters I could put in here. One of them could be her. And that would be an easy way to get rid of Doc Stevens. As long as I hit the crit, that would be an easy way to get rid of Doc Stevens. And then, like you say, Vincent. I don't think I've got anyone tiered up Vincent. But Vincent would do the deal. And it's just because of his lacerator. And then I have I have 2 fast healing weapons. So this side of the team it doesn't require fast healing. It's just going to be using it for effect. And this side of the team I could say, hey, I'm going to have it's not the ideal weapons, to be honest. I've got a 1535 here. Again, not too ideal, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna tier 5 his weapon, but you'll get the gist. And I could put Maggie in there as well. And then there's like a, I can't remember what it said. But I'd have to control this team myself a little bit. And I'd have to hit the crit, so I'd have to probably have a 1535 on. I'm attacking my team by accident. I'd have to have a 1535 on. What's her name? Alpha. As long as she hit this crit, and it's going to be completely random, I'm good. Right? And then, 21k bleed. Why is it going up to 21k? I wonder. That's kind of interesting, right? We survived top right. But then I've got to survive whatever comes after. So that could work. But yeah, I think Maggie as leader would be good as well. I'm really interested to see how this is going to do on Conquest, honestly. Because it just comes down to the Conquest stages, and if they have it's just going to be so nice to actually speed up Conquest. Because Conquest just takes up so much time. Just did the 40 pull, get half the coins back thing. It's actually a 20 pull. It's actually a 20 pull, get half the coins back. Is that one? That one, the first two. 20 pulls. If you did 40, I mean, one Zachary is enough to get him getting the bleed. You only need to get 80 pulls to get the bleed, because it's a tier 1. As you can see, Bloodbath at the start of each wave, up to 5 enemies get 30% of this character's attack and bleed damage. So you don't need to have crazy amounts of coins. I mean, it's 16k, but then minus 2.2 because you get 2.2k back. So like, you only need to have 14k coins. This is why I would recommend, if you're sitting here going only 14k, I would really recommend saving your coins and not doing like one pulls constantly, because this is what you should be saving your coins for. This is what you should be saving your coins for sure. We're gonna do the one pull here. I just did 160 pulls for Zachary and got no gold mythics. Am I gonna get a gold mythic off of my Survivors Club pull? Well, we'll put on Yumiko. Good luck charm, right? Right? Wrong. Wrong. You need Wayland. Yeah, but like, who do I get rid of? Another Lacerator? I don't know. I don't know. Where can I find the strong absolute defense axe? I don't think it exists yet in any game area. If it did, it would be on like a promo wheel. It was an X promo weapon. It was part of an event when I got it. It's an X promo weapon. I actually have to do a couple of roadmaps, guys. There's the knife token roadmap, and there's this cow roadmap. I'm just gonna go through the cow roadmap, as I did manage to get. I mean, I could take Zachary and completely destroy these stages, but we'll chill. Which weapon did you pick for Guardian? I haven't actually. Oh, I think I've received it. I just haven't opened it. It's a crate. I must have received a crate, right? Ooh. Ooh. Have they fixed that guy's leader skill yet? It looks like they have, because I have 12k bleed burn on me. It looks like they have. What is that gun? Pete Anderson's Vigorous MP5. It looks nice. Oh yeah, that's the picture. Like, when you see Pete Anderson, he's got an MP5 in his hands, and it looks really nice. So, I guess that's the same one. That's the same one indeed. Okay. A couple of extra rewards. I still need to do some of this event. As you can see, I need to do 42 faction supporters. I've got 4 days to do that. When does this finish? 1, 2. Okay, I'll do that roadmap on Thursday, guys. I'll do that on my Thursday stream. I'll just do it from start to finish. I like to do it all in one go if I can. So I'll do that on Thursday. No problemo. No problemo. When is it? I mean, it's more just like he can't fit in that team, and it is running the risk of getting absolute defended. I know, but he can't currently fit in that team. He just can't. There's nowhere for him to go for what I'd want him to do. I mean, I could replace Vincent, but I don't think, because like, I remember the bleed only lasts for 2 turns, so I can double it 4 times, twice per turn. I can take out a character first turn as long as they, 40k HP. I mean, a lot of characters have over 40k HP. I need to get his attack stat up higher. I don't really know how I can do that. I mean, I think I've got a 45% weapon on him right now. I don't think there's anything that gives me attack. I mean, my mods are fairly offensive. I could have got like an attack on attack set. and maybe got like another 2 or 3k attack. I mean, I might do that because that would be another 1k bleed. I think I've just got the burn mod for the sake of it because I'm putting high attack on him. I might as well just put some extra damage over time in, right? The new He-Man cartoon comes out on Netflix next week. I have to check it out. I have to check it out. Sounds interesting. Even Mirabelle can assist Carol because of Mira's defense down. Yeah, but by that point, it's going to be too late. You have to do it turn 1. Young Team England has future so bright, me. I mean, yeah. I think there's a lot of youngsters on there. There's like so many that are like between, I think it's between 19 and 23, like so many. Tapjoy confirmed that the Skybound X trials will appear many times and have a first edition tune. I mean, yeah, like, I'm not saying they won't appear many times, but the first time, you know, the first time a lot of these trials appear, it's going to be a bit more. There's going to be a bigger incentive to do it because you're going to get first edition, but it isn't just about getting the first edition, right? I mean, I got a first edition. Morgan. It's great, honestly. It feels cool to have a nice first edition character. I really like the fact that I've got a first edition character, but it isn't just that I've got a first edition character that makes it good. It's the fact that I have got a grade 5. Right? It wouldn't matter so much if he wasn't first edition. I think it's a really nice idea. I think it should be a bit more accessible. Like basically the Knight's Allegiance. Hopefully that's something that comes along because it's a bit more accessible one. But I do think that having a grade 5 is a big deal. Obviously, the next time it comes around, I can get him to limit break. But we don't know how the comeback around is going to work. It could be that when they come back around, you can only get 1 per time. I wouldn't be surprised because then it'd obviously be 3 runs that you require to get like it all done as a minimum. 4 runs rather than right now you only need like 2.5. I think they're most likely, and that way they can space it out a little bit better. I think that's a better way to do it. Even though I would benefit much more from it being 2 per time. And obviously I'd be able to get gilded bits every time afterwards. I still think they should probably do it 1 per time, just for balance and for longevity. Otherwise, we're just going to get... I'm just thinking, if we get too far ahead on these, basically what's going to happen is the power creep on these mythic allegiance stuff is going to come in as well, which is going to be crazy. Like, I'm just thinking about, what's the game? Marvel Strike Force has quite a similar one with legendary characters. There are still people today grinding for the top level legendary characters and they play pair for years, right? And these are effectively the legendary characters. By the power of Grayskull, let's... I think it's 21k bleed because of Team Leader. Team Leader? What, you mean because of... Oh, because I've got... Yeah, I think that's why I put her in, actually, because she has a higher percentage attack. Right? She's got a higher percentage attack. But... Yeah. I think, what is it, 30%? Yeah. Yeah. I don't really know how I can make this much higher. Without just limit breaking him. I could try another temple for him or something, but I'm probably just gonna save from now. You know, I'm already like 5% of the way to the next step up recruits. That's basically how I see it right now. 5% there, guys. 5%. You think Zachary is gonna be good? A good beat? I don't think so. I don't think Uncle Sam's really gonna have an issue with Zachary, because a lot of people will gear him with bleed resist anyway. 5 minutes for Conquest, guys. Let's just check out the this week's missions. Hopefully, there's nothing too crazy. Okay, 125k military supplies is a lot, honestly, but it's mainly this is where it gets strange, right? For me, that's not that much, right? I've got military supplies in the bank. I can get quite a lot of military supplies constantly. But if you're newer, this is hard, and They should make the battle pass missions just so easy, kind of like just like really basic, like spend 10k military supplies. Like, I don't know. That's just my opinion. I've said it so many times in the past. If I had a product and I was selling that product, I wouldn't want anyone to have any reason to go, nah, that's too hard to do that. I'm not going to buy it. Like, why? Why? Just make it all easy. Make it all easy. I know it's engagement and stuff like that, but yeah. Tear up. I mean, that isn't just about engagement. That's about like how leveled you are. Tear up 6-star or lower alert trait. Oh, or lower. Okay, I think they changed it up after complaints. Okay, so I guess you can do 4 stars and 5 stars here. That's not too bad. And it's only tier up rather than ascend or anything like that. Okay, that's not too bad. Use 20,000 gear markers. Not too bad. But again, like some people might struggle with that if they're brand new. Collect 3 leader duty bags by completing. They said they weren't going to do this anymore. They said they weren't going to do this anymore. Again, there are some people who actually do not get leader duty bags. Man, what are they doing with these missions, man? And then defeat 600 fighters. That's fine. Collect 2,500 gold medals. I think that means you just have to come top 125 once in a week, which is going to be fine. Collect 20 pieces of epic gear. I mean, that for me, that's fine. I've got mad stock, but again, like for some people it might not be, I don't know. But you get quite a lot of points for that. Defeat 3,000 walkers, that should be fine. Complete 100 survivor courses in training grounds. When it says complete, does it just mean claim? Is that me completing, or is it actually like it completing? I think it's claiming. I think when it says complete, it means claim. Yeah, it means claim. Okay. So if you've got stocked up training grounds, you could just claim 100 right now. Not to have too much of a problem. I see tires used in defense team now because of Zach's bleed. Yeah, interesting. I might have to shift up my team. Like this was my anti-tie team. I'm clicking all the wrong things. This was my anti-tie team. This one. It didn't have a disarm on it, but it was a turn 2 rush team. So I figured like I'd take one hit of the burn. Like let me see if I can do it against this team. I probably won't be able to be honest. Hopefully I don't get nuked. Wait, how didn't I gain enough AP? Did I get AP drained? No. Why didn't I get enough AP there? What went wrong? Oh, I've not got the right weapon in his hands, maybe. No. What went wrong? It worked that time. So weird. That was so weird. And then we just gotta like hope for crits. So this is the hard bit, like yeah. And then basically I have the turn 2 rush. It won't work against this leader, but we'll show you basically. Won't work against this leader. Oh, I might get wrecked. Oh, so close. But basically against the tie lead, at this point I'd be able to rush. And then I'd probably take someone out with this rush. And then as long as I take someone out, she needs a 20% weapons herself as well. Yeah. She needs that. And what do I do with that? I was going to say, this team ain't that bad, but you see, I would have nuked that team that turn, and that's the turn 2 of burn, and I would have won before that happened. The only problem I've got is outlast characters. So, I mean, tie teams are just going to throw an outlast on there anyway, so it'll still be a problem, but I just need to remod the team for burn resistant stuff as well. Shannon's 2 on weekly battle pass is broke. Which one's the second one? No, I think that's just tearing up, right? Unless they're doing stuff wrong. I don't know. Have I got anyone who's close to being tiered up? This young lady. That's one. How many do you need to do? 3. Oof. Tier up 6-star or lower trait recruits. Unless it means this. Which you would you would hope not, right? I don't know why all my max ones are down here. So weird. Is it like in alphabetical order or something? We can check. We can check. Let's just get rid of some dupes. Send. Does it mean this? Yeah. Does it mean this? Oh my god! I actually don't think I've ever had that character. Actually, I might have. Yeah, I think I have. Does it mean that? If it means that, that's pretty rough. It doesn't even mean that. Who knows? Tier up 6-star or lower alert characters. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Nothing seems to be working with that. Maybe it's like maybe I'll work on okay, I've got the gear here now. Doesn't look like I've got anyone even close. I don't know what's going on there, guys. I don't know. It's a crate, yeah, okay. Let me see. I should have it in my bags already. Let's have a little look. That's not it, right? Nope. It should be on the far right. Oh, there we go. 5-star weapon. I think the ones I was going between were the pistol and the assault rifle. The assault rifle is, I mean, I can't check it anymore, can I? The assault rifle is nice because it is a weapon that I think's decent that I can't craft. Right? Well, I can craft, sorry, but I don't want it. You know, like, no. Just put a 1535 on that and that's fine. Let me try and find the crate in here. Is it in here? No. Is it in this? Or is it Battle Pass? What was it part of? Cal's Journey? No. Oh, there we go at the top. Cal's Missions. So much going on. It was like, was it top tier 18? All the way down the bottom. Yeah. Okay, the pistol looks nice. I still needed to test out if the burn worked on Dwight's pistol. I think it does. I assume it does. Which wouldn't be terrible. I think we did the calculations before and it would be just a bit better than 1535. But the downside of this versus 1535 is a 1535 would buff adjacent characters and this would not. But then you could put him next to a support character who would not have a 1535 in their hands, like Kelly, and they could have like a strong attacks weapon and he'd get a boost off strong attacks and he'd get a boost from this. And he wouldn't get that extra boost from 1535, but he wouldn't be required. But then you'd have to calculate 2 1535s, and if it would be worth it, I don't know. I don't know. But this weapon, I think, is just like kind of nice. For someone like Yumiko, right? She doesn't need any AP on attack because she's so fast. I think she might only need medium. So you can just increase this to 45% attack and go for like 1535, and it'd be really good for Yumiko. And impair on attack. I wouldn't want to spend time making a weapon like this. Very niche. Be great for faction assault if you ever used faction assault again. Any multi-hit characters with this weapon, nuts. Just because they're going to be impairing. I'll have more chances to impair anyway. Yeah. I'll have to test it out first. I keep meaning to. I need someone to remind me to test out that damned white weapon. I have to do it. I have to do it. I got Dante's bat. Yeah, someone said they got Dante's bat and they just swapped the revive for like AP down and it was like a good weapon. And I was like, oh, okay. That's one way of doing it. I just don't want to have... I don't want to get a weapon that I have to work too hard on, you know? Dante's bat is the best one. I mean, you want it to have AP drain on there, right? What are your thoughts on Erica? She's in my defense team right now. I like her. She's a character that if she dies, she does good for the team. If she doesn't die, she can revive the team. She's a good character in my opinion. She's in my defense team right now. Pretty happy. Pretty happy. Pretty happy. What's his attack right now? 31k. What would I get? 27. But he has fast healer now. I know. I mean, he doesn't need stats. He just needs to be like there. So his base. It's weird that his base. I think his base has 1535. No wait. 37. This has 1535. Okay, it gets more here. We'll go with this one then. Yeah. For the time being. I mean, if they want to focus him, he has a better chance of absolute defending, right? Is that right? Like, he has his base, which is... This is like 35% chance. And then he also has 20% chance from this bottom one here. When attacked, a 20% chance to reduce damage to 0. So he has a 50% chance to absolute defend, and then he gets a Guardian Shield turn 2, so yeah. It's weird that he's got his sunglasses over here, right, on this. There's fire in it reflecting. It's like, was it meant to be burn, not bleed? That does look good. I've seen in the news that in the UK currently many racists are on the road and attack black people because of the soccer game. I've not seen that. Is that American news? I mean, yeah. I remember seeing reports on American news that there was... you couldn't walk down a hospital hallway due to all the blood because of how many stabbings happened in the UK. I was just like, what? What? Like, what are you talking about? Like, yeah, we in London, there's 20 million people. Crazy stuff happens when you've got a city this big. But no, just that is not true. Like, I wouldn't believe the media too much. Like, especially when it's reporting on a different country, you know? Kind of gets into North Korea standards. Where everything's going wrong everywhere else, guys. You know? It's just like, yeah, okay then. I need to get a second Ico. I'm using her tier 4 and she's pretty good. I think she's decent. I use her as a Conquest leader. I use her as a Conquest leader. Oh, talking of Conquest. Let's try this out. I use her in this team. And this team basically gets through every team except... I might actually switch out. I might actually switch in... Let's see if Zachary works better. I mean, he probably does. Let's be honest, he probably does. I talked about it on the multi-wave teams. He probably does. He's got 72k attack. He's got two 1535s. Severin, thank you very much. What's it gonna do? Nope. Does not like it. Does not like it. Did not like that. I liked it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the donation. I appreciate it. It wouldn't be a bad thing. If it's not working. No. What are we talking about there, Alexander? Sorry. Challenge 2 is broke. It's not working. Oh right. I see. Yeah. If you're talking about Challenge 2, yeah. Satisfaction 1, you really need his abilities up and lots of HP. What do you think of Uncle Sam? I got him at tier 4 and it seems like he is paper. I mean, at tier 4 he most likely will be. He needs more HP than he needs defense. Because when he defends, he'll get defense. If you don't have enough HP on him, like I see a lot of people putting defense weapons on him and defense mods, you need HP. Like, you need him to have like 65% HP on his stat balance, most likely. I mean, he can get nuked turn 1, but if you have the weapon from Battle Pass, it means any crits will daze them, and that's actually really good, even if he gets nuked. So, he's got really good options. Is there an idea when the Skybound X stuff is dropping? I think it said... I'd have to go back to the news item. But I'm pretty sure it said it was going to be soon. Pretty sure. Wait a sec. Yo, whoa, hold up. Oh my god. The Battle Pass weapon looks exactly like Aiko's weapon. That's what it's changed to. I was like, why did I put that in her hands? And I was like, wait, that's her base weapon? Because she has an attached one. Let's just check this a sec. Yeah? That's her base weapon. They made... That's a bug. It must be a bug. I reported it already. But that's 100% a bug then, right? That's just 100% a bug. We'll put them in the same team, right? We've got Aiko. And then we've got Frost. Oh no, Frost's not good. Has he got? Oh, he's got. Has he got an attached weapon? She doesn't, right? Oh my god! Someone can't have an attached weapon. Tough. He definitely doesn't. And then this is exactly the same weapon, right? That's it, right? It's exactly the same weapon, like visually. Let me just let me just take a screenshot of this and I can pass it on. Okay, I passed it on. Let me highlight a couple of other people. Okay, it's weird. I was like, I just saw it when I was doing those stages. I was just like, hold up. Something ain't right. This is the easiest thing to say. It's the easiest thing to say. Okay, let's see. We're probably going to have some bleed resist here. Did not have any bleed resist, so I mean, it's going to be pretty nukey. But there should be everyone dead in 2, as long as I survive 2 turns, which I'm not going to do. Like, Conquest is so crazy that I can't even survive the 2 turns. I think I'm going to go for that other team, because then I can kill multiple turn 1. This one, yeah, and then I just have 2 defensive characters here instead. I don't want to edit the team. Discard. Okay, I do. I want to go for Mirabelle, and you. Whoops, you. That should be good. And then we have this and strong attacks. No, we don't need strong attacks. What do we need? We need we'll do absolute defense. Everyone gets a 10% bonus that way. And then I guess we just take this one down here. Oh my god! Conquest is just too crazy. Conquest is just too crazy. Literally, I'm going to have to do it with a defensive team and get no defense bonus. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. I'm not sure what kind of bleed I'll get now. It's crazy. Conquest is just so nuts. It's like, oh yeah, I'm just going to use this character. Everyone dies turn 1. Welcome to the real world, jackass. Okay, yeah. And then I just want to have a team where I can just auto and get rid of these stages so quickly. Is that too much to ask? Is that too much to ask? 15k. 15k. 15k though. Yeah, classic. I'm actually going to have to do these stages properly. Sad. Why is it so laggy? Why is it doing the animation at the bottom right? It's ligging. She's still got 60k attack. I don't know how actually. I don't know how.
Feels good.
Oof.
Sounds good.
But then I got Sandy.
The screen is frozen on your screenshot.
Oh, that's weird. Thank you very much for the donation to tell me. My commentary was good levels, guys. That's it, that was easy. First try. You guys have no idea. That was so easy first try. Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, it is my bad, because I made it full screen when I took a screenshot. And then if you make it full screen, it messes up. Man, the amount of people that commented, I just needed to look at chat for 1 second. I just didn't look at you guys. Just subbed on Twitch. Make sure you do a thing in the chat text where it's like share this, and if you share it on Twitch, it shares it here. Like it'll pop up on my screen. I appreciate that though, bruv. Yeah, that's it. Should be you only need medium on attack for Yumiko. Do you think Clem will be in the new Allegiance? Maybe a Mythic Trials? I don't think she's going to be part of Skybound X when it comes to the characters that it seems to be promoting. But I would be surprised if they didn't put in Telltale characters in the future. Like I think they're going to probably go do like Telltale, Typhoon. We might even see something new. Like I think they might do like a Saints and Sinners. I kind of hope. I'm not really a big fan of Saints and Sinners, but I just kind of like the idea. Like, you know, Saints and Sinners Allegiance. That would be sick. Just bring in more characters. Who was the ones we had before? Was it Georgia? It was Jean-Baptiste, and then it was it May? Those were the 3 characters from Saints and Sinners, but they could easily grab in 2 or 3 more, you know, easily. So that would be cool. I'd be down. Okay, let's see how this goes with the bleed. I mean, the bleed is pretty easy. And it's every wave. 28k now. Wait, why? Oh, he still gets the... Does he get the attack buff? Oh, damn. It doesn't use aggro, right? Because aggro, like someone corrected me on my video, it was true. Like aggro does actually reset after every wave. So right now we'll go to the next wave after this bleed procs. And aggro will reset. But he's got a 30% attack buff and look, the bleed's just boosted because of that. The bleed's boosted because of the attack buff that he has. Like that would mean I've got over 100k attack, which I do not have. I have 73k. So it's using the 30% attack buff from strong attacks to boost this on the wave clear. That's really nice. That's really nice. Didn't even need the bleeds. Didn't even need the bleeds. But that is pretty good. People were storming Wembley because they couldn't get tickets. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I can kind of understand it to a certain extent. But it is a scumbag thing to do. You know? For sure. What need to do in the weekly mission battle pass? I know it's bugged at the moment. Bright time it's bugged, or Bright Me, sorry. It's bugged. Fake news, yeah. Fake news is a real thing. I need another 50 pulls for second Zach, but I think I'll leave it. Don't want to use actual money on the game right now. For the second Zachary, I mean, he's going to improve the stats to improve the bleed. I think one Zachary's okay. It's not fantastic, but one Zachary's okay. It'll be good for Conquest and stuff. It's been like it for a few days now. I reported it in bug reporting. I'm not sure how it would change randomly. Oh, yeah, it's weird, right? Different coloured scope. I think it's because my I think because one's fully upgraded, the other one is not. That's Razo's weapon. I know it's Razo's weapon, but they changed the visuals. It used to look different, is what I'm saying. The scope and suppressor changed, yeah, but one's been upgraded a bit, and one, I think. I don't know. I don't think. I'm pretty sure the one from my Ico is not legendary. Let's double check. If it's legendary, then yeah. But if it's not legendary, then it's not legendary. So once you make that legendary, the base weapon will change. I can't see the base weapon. Fantastic. Oh no, you can. That's basically the base weapon there. But you can see it's not legendary on this screen. Is that silver? I guess that's silver. And legendary is purple. Purple's legendary is the final upgrade in visuals, and then past that it's just the background color changes, which just looks nice. But you can see the difference is basically like once it goes to legendary, those are the things that will change. And you want 100% proof, right? Here's 100% proof. Look at the color of the suppressor. Yeah? Look at the color of the suppressor and look at the color of the sight. Now if we go into her kit, look at the color of the sight. and look at the color of the suppressor. You can't really see it, but you can sort of see it's the same color suppressor and it's the same color sight. You can't, not as the one on the right hand side here, but it is the same one as the one here. It's 100% what her weapon's going to look like. Someone in this chat must have Aiko's weapon upgraded to legendary just to know that it looks exactly the same. Someone must have it. Because it is exactly the same. It's going to be exactly the same. You can see it here. There's a suppressor on it. You can just see the edge of the suppressor. And then but the sight's really obvious in the terms of the color and stuff. They call me Sherlock Lockdown. That's what they call me. Lockdown Holmes, is that right? Yeah, something like that. Oof. Oof. With tunes that have attached weapons, they remain holding their original weapon, but the stats remain the same. Noticed a couple of weeks ago. Yeah. The visuals will remain the same until it goes to legendary. 100 likes. It would be nice. We haven't had 100 likes in a while. Okay, I'm going down. Screen's frozen, I know. I'm sorry. Any idea when the Skybound X RTS event comes out? I'm guessing they're going to announce something, and then we'll get some info. But I mean, there is no war this week, guys. There's no war this week, and there was no war this weekend just gone. So something could be happening. There'll be something ahead. Dragons. Thank you very much for the super chat. The Get Weird. Appreciate it. Update on new PC yet, look? Waiting on graphics card is going to be a wait, man. Unfortunately, graphics card is going to be the wait. But I'm probably going to go for a 5950X on the CPU, like the Beast Threadripper. Just because the more I look into it, it doesn't cost that much more than a 5900X. But in terms of longevity, it would just last forever, basically. Like, it would last another 10 years if I really needed it to. And if I'm going to get a good PC, I need a PC that's going to last. And that's generally how I do things. Yeah, I appreciate that, Get Weird. I appreciate that. I should freeze my screen more often. 1 second. I'm just going to get a drink, guys. I'm going to drink right now. Just let me know through a donation if something's gone wrong with the screen. I'm joking. Wait a sec, how do I fix this? I actually can't remember. Okay, there we go. Thank you very much, though. I appreciate it. Run that again, please. I can't. It was pretty easy, though. But honestly, Conquest Ages is just nuts. The amount of damage they do. Like, I was like, oh, I'll just put in a damage dealing team. Only has to last 2 turns. Just get obliterated turn 1. Just get absolutely obliterated. See, look, it's 19k bleed right now, right? And then will it be the next? Will it be the next one when it goes to? Let's have a little look. Okay, they should all get rid. Nice. So the next one, does it go to 36k here? Because like right now he's got 100% attack bonus or something. It's gone to 37k. I think it's taking into account his aggro, then removing his aggro. That must be what's happening, right? That must be what's happening. It's actually so good that I know Scorpio going to remove that. Even though it's only going to affect Conquest stages, like the 3-wave ones, which are pretty easy to get through anyway, but I don't know. Like he only got to 30% there, so it would only be a 30% attack bonus. So it won't be. It might be like. Let's have a little look. What's it going to be at? 30k. Yeah, because if it varies, it's based on his aggro. But if it was the same every time, it'd be based on his the percentage attack he's getting from strong attacks. At least that's gonna save a little bit of time on these wave clear ones. 4:20 p.m. here. You know what that means? Yes. I really hope they do the allegiance like the New Frontier. What, you mean season by season? Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. When is the Skybound X RTS thing coming out? Probably in the next couple of weeks there'll be more info. Because they haven't given us that much info just yet. I'm not exactly sure when the actual 10th anniversary is. Right? You guys do know why it's called Skybound X, right? It's because X is the Roman numeral for 10, right? I'm pretty sure. And then obviously Skybound is the 10-year anniversary, so it's Skybound X. It isn't like... I mean, it does sound kind of like just trying to sound cool too, but... But in like Roman numerals, it just means Skybound 10. It's just okay. What's Beat the Heat all event about? My newsfeed boots me off game. I did a video on Beat the Heat on Saturday. But basically, I think you log in every day and you get some energy and you complete some roadmaps for it. Why does Twitch make you renew each month? If you're doing it with Twitch Prime, it's because basically they're giving me money every time you do Twitch Prime. So they want you to put in that much effort. But if you're doing it on like with a credit card, it auto renews. Have you seen the Negan 2000 leak? I've seen some leaks, yeah. But like I said, I wouldn't pay too much attention to the entire kit because it's leaks, you know. Still stuck on Conquest 3 7.4, driving me crazy. I think other than the burn bleeds infection teams that I use, I'm not sure otherwise. Like percentage damage, just try and like just get yourself through it. I don't know. What's up, Richards? Welcome to the stream. Not try reloading a game because my Razzo's gun looks normal. They might have fixed it then. They might have fixed it. That's awesome. It's been an issue for a couple of days, so they might have fixed it. That's sick. I literally reported it like 2 hours ago. Well, 2 hours ago? Maybe 3 hours ago. If they fixed it in that time, that's awesome. Because it basically looks exactly like... it definitely looks exactly like her weapon. Sherlock down. Oh, damn. This could be a meme, guys. There's the potential. This has high potential. So you're close to being completely done with the new PC. I mean, I'm close to being completely done with what I'm gonna like, what I want to get. But actually being able to get it is a completely different matter, especially when it comes to the graphics card. Like I've decided on the case. I'm pretty certain on the CPU. The motherboard's between like 2 or 3. I want to get the Dark Hero, but it's very expensive, and I could only really get it if it's part of a bundle, so that I can save like £150. Otherwise, I'll get the one down. I need to get some pretty expensive RAM too, because I'll only be able to get 16 gig initially, and then I'll upgrade to 32 eventually, because it costs like £350 for the RAM I want. Because it's really fast. Been learning about RAM. Feels good to learn about the stuff that you're trying to purchase, you know. But I'm happy with everything I've decided upon so far. I just need to decide on the power supply, and like I'll probably just go with one hard drive initially, and I'll just upgrade to more hard drives later. That's probably the way I'm going to do it. I need to get some sort of machinery to combine my PCs together. I need to do that. See how little it's doing on these stages though, guys. Look, the fast healing on these stages is so powerful. Two fast characters, but only one fast healing weapon. It's so powerful. It's nuts. Nuts. Bleed's over now, and now it's just fast healing time. Oh, we did actually infect somebody. Did we rush? This is just me autoing though. I mean, look how much damage I'm just not doing. Will she be able to rush? Answer is no. Yeah, so I'm not sure about his viability against these sort of teams. I'm still probably going to have to use the infection team. The reason I can't use the bleed against the infection teams is because it's a bit rando where the healing can go and I need to control where it goes and stuff. It's really annoying. So I'll basically have to just use the same. Like I like the fact that I've got this team and I can do it, but man, it's so frustrating. This team just takes... It takes a long time to get everything lined up properly, right? So that one was fine, right? I didn't get... She got focus, which is not ideal, but it's not crazy. I upgraded Alpha's signature move to be 60% now. Conquest isn't hard as it was in the beginning. Kind of used to these teams. Yeah, to a certain extent. To a certain extent. The stats are... I mean, that's 180k still, but yeah. Is he a tank? I guess he is a tank. She is not. Basically, I need to do some bleed and ban. Gonna get some resist coming. Basically, I don't think it actually matters as long as she only procs one heal. Right, she should be dead. That's it. She doesn't have a turn 2 signature move. She does. So we'll control her. And we'll control her for 2 turns. We'll control him for 1 turn. We'll control him because I hate the Guardian Shields. And then we'll do some Guardian Shields myself. And then she should be dead. And then it's kind of like a matter of time now, right? Although he's going to just start healing. I need to get rid of this guy. It's kind of RNG. Right? I mean, I guess I could try the non-RNG version. And then, who would I need to attack? Him. And him. And then they should be the lowest HP characters. Oh, he's down to 2% infection. Will he heal? That's the question. 2% infection. These two should heal on the next turn. 100%, right? 100%? I'm not wrong there, right? I'm not wrong there. Fingers crossed. And then we'll just do this. No heal for Zeke. There's no heal for Zeke. Just bonus HP. Dead Zeke. How? He did not heal. He did not do any healing. These two would have healed. Why didn't they heal? Man, the fast healing weapons can be just so rando sometimes, man. That's so frustrating. What am I meant to do about that? Just completely random. It is, as any American football fan knows, we do Super Bowl in Roman numerals. Yep. Yepers. He's gone. Okay, let's not get done this time. Fingers crossed. Bleed, burn, burn. Okay. It healed him again. Again. It might be okay though because of the heal reduction. But I don't think I've got this unless I hit this right now. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. As long as that 25% doesn't get healed. Okay, Zeke's dead. But that I think that 25% just got healed. Oh, it didn't. It didn't, you know. It didn't. I think that's it. I think we got it, ladies and gentlemen. Unless he heals off of a basic attack, he can't hit Zeke. Man, I think he literally just healed it. Oh no! It's done. It's done. This team is just so frustrating. It gets the last turn so many times. I need to take out Zeke at these two really quickly. So there's a bit of RNG there. To be honest, what can you do? What was that hill that randomly came in there? Whenever... Nope. She just got like a little tiny hill. Well, I say little tiny, it healed... I don't know how she got such a big hill. She didn't get... She's lost her HP. How's she lost that much HP? For real, Alpha did that much damage. Damn. Was not expect. Was not expect. Okay. These being tanks are annoying as well, so I can't hit crits against these guys. Come on, do me a solid and hit Ezekiel right now. Thank you. Nice, thank you. Who did that hit? Ezekiel as well. Hit an infection there would be nice. I thought she was controlled. Don't think it matters too much. She didn't rush, right? She just why did I do that? I just need the Zeke to get killed here. I think he's gone. Yeah, he's gone. Blimey. Blimey. This is gonna be tough. I need to hit infection right now. Why am I taunted? I got done. I don't think I can. I don't think it's possible unless I take him out with the slow one, and I don't think it's possible. Oh. Oh. Okay, should be good. Pain. Pain. I don't think this will work. Use someone in. Would be done. Okay. Do pulls on the toilet. Okay. Who do I pull on? Clear my. I don't know. I don't know. It's so random. Don't fall for it. According to the Discord, if you've attempted to tear up the alert challenge, reach out to support if it's not working as intended. Okay. Interesting. Have you read Skybound X yourself? I have, and well, it's a very mixed bag. Can't say much because of spoilers. It ranged from meh to WTF. I have not. I have actually got it behind me. I haven't read it. Oh damn, Shiva's gonna get nabbed. Or not. Or not. She got absolute defense weapon, I guess. So I don't know how that was happening. Oh yeah, I gave her the absolute defense weapon. Or not, as the case maybe. Did I just... Okay, no, it exists. Yellow heal weapons works against infection even when full health. Yeah, but it only heals 2. So what you can do is you can cheese fast healing, right? Is if it heals the 2 weakest characters on a defense team. So if you burn 2 characters and then everyone gets healed up, like those 2 characters get healed up to max HP, the next turn they'll burn at the end of that turn after the heal, and the next turn they'll get the fast healing because they're the 2 lower HP characters. And then that means you can dictate where the fast healing goes. It doesn't really work on raids because raids are just much faster paced. You're generally going to do 1 or 2 attacks and hit the auto button. But in Conquest, it's a bit more built up, so you can do that. You can, like, it's not really cheesing actually. It's just tactical. That's like pure strategy. Cheesing would be like, I don't know. I don't know. That's 100% just a strategy thing. The fast healing is so OP. You kind of have to do that to a certain extent. I'm not going to bother contacting support for 120 battle pass points. First try. First try. Good luck if you do pull Mr. C. I think I pulled on... Did I put on Jesus on one of my pulls? I'm not sure. I mean, I wouldn't take my pulls as anything to go by, though. It's like not like I've got anything good, is it? But well, I think I switched up Zachary in this team. I think it'd be a bit faster, wouldn't it? It might even be faster to flee and start again. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to do that. Edit. Just put in Zachary. Positive attitude is my thing. Do good things, instant karma rewards. I mean, karma isn't so like it is. Karma goes around, comes around. You know, it isn't necessarily do good things will happen to you straight away. You know, you can potentially have really bad things happen to you before good things happen to you. Just the way it goes. Okay. So I need to and he's got so much HP, man. I think I need to use the other team again. Oh yeah, he does trait damage, not too bad, I guess. That's not too bad, I guess. I guess. Fast healing, how much does it do? Probably like 20,000 HP. Yeah, this is crazy. More, did more than that. Did 2 procs. What did she get a proc about? Whenever this teammate is revived, no. I don't know, just give it extra HP somehow. Maybe someone's weapon. Don't think anyone did anything. Like normally I would blitz this sort of team with a percentage damage team because they've got an attack leader, but they've got, the stats are just so crazy that I don't think I'm going to even hurt them. You know? Like legit. I'm not even going to hurt them. And they're going to decimate me. Look, I'm going to lose like 2 or 3 characters right now. Three signature moves to with trait damage and 40% attack. It's crazy, man. Didn't get any. I need the stun on this guy, and that's why I'm attacking him. Good. Okay, we'll see what happens here. We did decap, so it's not crazy, but still. I can't disarm him, right? Or I can't stun him. Which one can I do? Stun him. If I stun him, I just don't do any damage. Like, you think it's crazy now? If you think it's crazy now. Resist. Let's look at this, man. That was how much I do there? Like 30k HP damage. Healed 13k. Just insta. No problem at all. I'll do it against this character, right? 15. So. Wow, that's the difference between a crit and a non-crit. It's nuts. So that was 31k damage I did. She's not even touched. Percentage damage is so trash now. Could be. I mean, it could be that Conquest levels are too high at 3053. Could be. Could be that 3 times my level might be too much for percentage damage. Could be. It could be, guys. Ugh. Well, why your pulls aren't anything still better than mine? Oof. You didn't do another Mr. C, Mr. C. Oh boy. Hopefully not. Okay, there we go, finally. Okay, so that what I was talking about before, right? So you get 2 characters that aren't going to do anything. So like, and you attack them with burn. So I've got 2 characters that got burn on them. And the next turn, these 2 characters will definitely, that'll proc. But we'll try and get a little bit more damage off. Ah, damn, it's not ideal. I mean, I'll do it on this character here. And then what you should see, those 2 characters got healed because I attacked them. But now everyone's full HP, but now they're not. So now this turn, they should still get the fast healing, and Doc will die. I mean, Doc will die no matter what because he can only heal 40% max, so he's dead no matter what. But as long as someone else has got more HP taken off them, like on turn 1, you're good. And then from here, I just basically need to control them. And I guess we'll go down here. Ah, damn! I think I did that in the wrong order. That was bad. That was bad. I should have checked the resist as well. I think I should have done this one first, yeah, because it messes up the Guardians. And now they've got no more fast healing. I'm pretty sure. Let's just make 100% sure. Yeah, just 100% crit chance. So now it should just be like a matter of time. As long as I get infections on these guys, it should just be a matter of time. Like this character getting that one was actually good because he can heal based on someone having like minus attack. So he has some like hidden sustain to a certain extent. Okay. Should be good. I think we just have 2 die here. I think we just attack like normal. Lots of RNGs still. Yeah, but there's ways, like I say, there's ways you can control it to a certain extent. I did 20 more for Zach today and got a Jesus, so not terrible. I can get one more 10 in for Zach, I think. Is that a 40 then, Noah? It's a shame you couldn't do it at the weekend. That would have been a character for you, right? One of those character crates. Because it was 40 for a character crate at the weekend. I'm pretty sure anyway. No worries, Seren. Oh, we're done on Conquest. How long until this event starts? I mean, it's just about to start. 2 minutes, right? I think it's just about to start. So, fingers crossed. There can be some issues sometimes. Like, if you're on the day it starts, you don't get the login or something. That coin mission was horrific timing. Look at my level, man. I'm level 258. I was like 252 or 253 like 3 days ago. I properly canned like nuts. If I would have had the coins when the Zachary thing started, I would have most likely done the pulls for Zachary. But I might have waited because I was actually potentially waiting for the next step up recruit just to see who they were and see which one I like the most. It's meant to go into the bit shot, right? It just popped up? Yeah, there we go. Beat the heat. You can get actually a reasonable amount of silver mythics if you don't want to have a gold mythic. Hot. Okay, you have to complete each road map to do the next one. Okay, makes sense. And you get these Sundays, like hopefully in the daily section. It either is there right now. Yeah, it's there right now. Alright, let's get my dailies. I'll keep getting this even though I've completed this event, because there's some side things you can get with it, so I might as well, you know. It's a shame they don't allow you to use your barbed wire, because I kind of feel like because I've completed that event early, I'm being punished now because they're part of a reward structure that I don't need. It'd be a bit of a weird way of looking at it, but yeah. Okay, I'm just taking a time. This is just a... Why can't I this team take? Oh, it's fast. Okay, I was like, huh? I was like, this is definitely a team that will work. Okay, let's go down. Does Zachary go in there? Your smash the like button. Yeah, we're nearly at 70. That's nice. Thank you very much. I contacted support and got 10,000 gold mythic tokens. Yeah, a lot of people who contact me about it said they messaged Scopely and they actually got like some people did the full 160 for Zachary as the second he came out, and then the coin demonium thing popped up and then they were like, wow. But then they contacted support and just said, I think if you contact support and you're just not, like, some people contact support and just offensive, you know? Straight up insult them, and the expectation is they're going to get something done about the issue. You can just, I think the best way to contact any support is just to be honest and with everything. How you're feeling about it. Like, just say you're annoyed or upset, whatever. But just, don't insult the person on the other end. It's pointless. Especially in support. You're generally talking to someone who had no involvement. It's like, it's rough. Brewer pools, can you request a refund? I didn't spend any money to do the coins. I think maybe $15 over 2 months for the 30-day pass. But, I mean, I think requesting a refund from not getting good pulls is not really, as much as it sucks. I think I'm not really down with that. I know some people will think that's a okay thing to do, but you know, it is what it is, to be honest. I mean, yes, it wasn't part of anything. This is the only thing. When I got messages, I basically told everyone who messaged me, like, you can message support and see what happens, but it wasn't part of the roadmap. Like, it wasn't part of the event. It wasn't part of the promo. It wasn't like Zachary's coin demonium or something like that. It wasn't like seemingly a promotion. It was just literally a side thing. So it's unlikely that they'll help. But they did help everyone that messaged me, so that's great. Are we able to get 2 times free Mercer free to play? Yeah, you can get 2 Mercers. You can get 24 free to play. 24 of these summer tokens. I think, is it 1 per pool? Oh no, it's not a stash. Yeah, it's the other thing is a stash. Okay, yeah. So I'm 4 deep already. You can get 1 Martinez. I've got 1 already, sorry. You can get 1 Martinez, 1 Bruce plus, what's that, 1, 2, 3 of these. So 15,000 mythic tokens, or 2 Mercers, or 1 Mercer plus. Plus a bunch, like 3 silver characters. I'm most likely going to go for Martinez because, like I've told you guys before, I'm mainly going to go for Allegiance stuff. And if I went for Martinez, I'd then have 5 Woodbury characters. I'd have 5 Woodbury characters at that point. Because, I'm pretty sure anyway. Yeah. He would be my 4th, and I can pick up Garrett, so I'd have 5. So I'd be able to get 1 of the Mythic Trials characters. I'd have to get lucky in the gold mythic wheel to get a second Dr. Stevens. I'd have to buy 2 Garretts. I'd have to get a second Martinez from somewhere. So obviously there'll be a load. There'll be like 4 more characters I have to get at least. I mean, I can pick up Garrett in here at some point. He's Woodbury, right? Yep. Part of Woodbury. Yeah. Isn't that illegal? I mean, I don't know how it works. It's a weird one. It kind of is on a grey area, but I would say it is definitely not a good idea. Like, eventually you'll get banned from the game, straight up. I've heard of people getting banned for it. Also, you go negative coins. You may not realize this. Like, let's say I buy, let's just say I bought a 40 pack of coins, right? This one. Mistakenly. Let's just say I mistakenly bought it. Whoopsie daisy. Didn't mean to buy that. I handed my phone to my kid, or my cousin or my nephew, whatever. And within 2 seconds, they tapped the thing enough times that they bought this. And it was like, damn, that's bad. I contact my the people who sell, your third party. So it'll be like Google Play, iStore. There's a bunch. We're going to be talking about another one of these later on this week, but there are quite a few, and there are new ones coming up. And you say, hey, something went wrong. I purchased this by accident. Did not mean to. Could you give me a refund? And they'll be like, yo, sure, here you go. Because it's like really quick, especially if you do it in like within an hour. Really quick. However, it doesn't get fully processed from Scopely's perspective for a couple of days. So you'll be sitting there like, damn, I just got my refund and I've still got 8,000 coins. And then you decide to do a 40 pool. What happens is once it gets fully processed, Scopely take away your coins, and even if you don't have them, they'll take them away. And there's been people with like minus 20,000 coins and stuff. What if your kid got your promo? I couldn't contact. I mean, it's still, money's money, If I don't have the money, I still need a refund. But yeah, but I'd still have minus coins. That's how it works. That first hot stage is straight. Which one? What was wrong with the first hot stage? The one that I just played. Where am I going? Where am I? Was it tough? They all seem to have less than 20,000 HP. This event is kind of boring. It's nice bonus, don't get me wrong, but just collecting something and doing a refinement is a bit dead. I mean, it is a 10-day event. I kind of get what you're saying, though. There needs to be something new that comes in like once a month. That'd be kind of cool. But it's every event. I get what you're saying. It's kind of every event. Maybe I should get some bits for Garrett's, because if I get Martinez, I can get 5 Woodbury tunes. Exactly. I've got to hope my next end of month tune is decent. Like my pools here, like select recruits. Like get me 5 Dariuses in here so I can get some select recruits. So you're hearing me. You're hearing me. I don't know if you can hear this. Can you hear this? Can you hear the liquid inside these cans? That's 8 cans. I've got them in a binder, what you want to call it, like in the plastic wrap. Just holding it in my hand. Just need to break open it to get a drink. I need to get me a little fridge for upstairs in my PC room for my drinks. I have a little fridge downstairs, but I actually use it as my main fridge because I You know, my food turnaround on fridge food is actually quite quick. I have a lot of cupboard food, like pastas and stuff. But my mum bought me, I don't know what you want to call it. What's it called? Like, is it just a mini fridge? Where it's like it's just a little like glass door, square, not very big, mini fridge. She bought me one. I think it was on sale at like some, either like, you know, a garage sale or like a shop where they were selling one. But they actually had two, and she was like, "Oh, I was gonna get you two, but I think one would be fine." I was like, "Well, two would have been amazing." No wonder everyone's broke. I mean, I've heard stories. That's why they have parent locks on a lot of these games. Well, they don't have parent locks on the games, do they? They have parent locks on the store. So, like when you go into the store, and you click buy, I think you can set it up that it has a lock on the purchase, or you have to put in a password. I think that's what they do now. I'm going for the Mercers, so when Knights Allegiance starts, I can get the first edition tune. Yeah, I mean, that's the hope. That's the hope. But until it's announced, I would not tier up your characters, guys. Just FYI. I've only tiered up characters because I used them, like, or part of an event. Like, Cal was part of an event to tier him up. It was worthwhile doing it during the event because I got bonuses to do it. May as well. Also, if I'm going to buy the prison key, might as well get him to the next tier. But I would not tier up the Knights until then. Just in case. You just don't know. I mean, it legitimately could be 6 months away if they do one. So, the ones I've got tiered up, I've used. I've had Mercer on my defense quite a bit. Wayland, I've been using an attack. Cal, I just told you about the event. Darius was part of an event. Hersh was part of an event. So, I don't even need to get Aaron up now. So, theoretically, I could sell those for gold bits. I only need one of the Dariuses. And I don't need the Mercer necessarily. So I could easily get 4 gold bits just out of this. And then I've told you my Sandy situation. My Sandy situation is great. Like, if you to be in this situation with a character feels good. Where I've got all of the characters that I require for her. For all her limit breaks. What? Why is it only showing me this one? Okay, yeah, okay. So I can limit break her 2 more times. So any more Sandys is gold bits insta. Glass door fridge equals wine fridge. I mean, I'm going to put cold drinks in there most likely. 26 likes I see. I'm on 70. I'm seeing 70. So I might just be a little bit slow on updating for you. Why is my Tapjoy so bad? I see others get massive coin offers. Sometimes you can just get them. I get 1 or 2 a month. I can show you mine right now. Some people ask me to show me my offers. Sometimes I do offers and don't get anything out of it. Yeah, sometimes I don't. I mean, when it's 2 times is when I really look at it. I avoid all of these offers where it's blah blah casino. These ones are horrible. They take way too long. The ones that like do this in 30 days, I don't want to be doing an offer for 30 days. Even I mean, 5,000 coins is reasonable, but nah. You know, gone are the days where you could do the ones where it was like, download this app, install it, 200 coins. I used to do that all the time. I used to do like, I don't know, 20 of those a week. You didn't even have to do anything. It was just literally install the app, start it, like play it for 5 seconds, uninstall the app, and then you get the coins. They don't do that no more. Sell that, Darius. I sell stuff when I need to. I don't sell stuff for just no reason. I sell stuff when I need to. Like, I can sell that for guild bits whenever I want, but I can't have it on my roster if I sell it for guild bits, just in case, you know, you never know. I have to enter my password. Yeah, that's how I've got it set up as well. Mine works with the Face ID. 9 months ago, I made a purchase for $50 like that. Apple Store saved my butt, and they gave me a refund. Yep. The problem, though, with this game is sometimes you can make an offer in the wrong section. Like, let's say if you were to go to... Okay, I don't really think it's showing. Like, let's say if you were to buy one of these offers, right? This offer. By mistake, right? And then you got a refund, and what Scopely would do is they don't necessarily know what offer you bought, or even if you didn't even touch your trainers or anything, touch your game really at all, they'd still take it away from your coins. So you can get screwed over quite badly if you mess up. Fortunately, I've never been in that issue, but yeah. I tear them all up for level up and still got plenty of trainers. Silvers are a problem though. The reason... Yeah, that's why you don't tear them up, is what I'm saying. Like, the reason you don't tear them up for the sake of it is because of silvers. Like, right now I've got pretty good stock of silvers, right? Let's check out my silver situation. So this is strong. You can see I've got quite a few strong silvers. How many have I got? We got... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've got 11 silvers just sitting here. You need 21 for a max tier character, so that's pretty good. 7's enough to get Sophia or Darius to tier 5 if I needed to get them to tier 5 for whatever reason. And then the same with Alert, but I think I've got Alert a lot more. Alert I haven't done anything with for a little while. So I've got a bunch of alerts. But then I can get Dale up if I need to. And then we've got Tough. Got pretty good Tough as well. Pretty good Tough. And lastly Fast. I think I'm down on Fast, but it's actually not too bad. I just got Zachary up to max tier. So that's the ones I'm sitting on. And then and there's these ones back here that I have not been opening. Now, it seems like a lot. I would say overall, right now, I probably have like 10 of each. Let's say 15 of each, so 60. Plus these 90 choice tokens here. But 150 is enough to like max tier 7 characters. Like 0 to 100. And I've got more than 7 right now that I can max tier. So if I just max tier everything I can, I'm always going to be behind. I'm always going to be behind. So like I can max tier Darius, Sophia, Dexter, Aaron, Beta. So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And remember I said I could only do 7. So just on those ones set is 5. This one's going to be only 1. Thomas Richards, so it's not too crazy. Tough I don't think is too crazy. Don't think I've got anyone in Tough actually. Tough seems to be my worst trait in terms of the gold mythics I get. And then Fast doesn't look like I've got anyone either, to be honest. Or I could do Carl. So I've got enough to do 7, and I've got 7 to do, but then I wouldn't have anyone else. And then basically I would not be able to instantly max tier a character if I got them. Like, for instance, I got Connor, right? And I just instantly max tiered him because I had stock. And I'm now leveling him up a bit. I'll probably level him up a little bit more just so I might as well stay top 10 here. I wonder what a limit break will be. A rush improvement would be really nice. Oh, you mean on the next one? We don't know how the next one's going to work. I doubt we're going to get an improvement to like... I doubt we're going to get like another agility. Very doubtful. Although, who knows? But 60% crit resist would just be brutal to come up against tanks. Brutal. But we could potentially just get 10% agility everyone. But then potentially a grade 5 could have 80% crit resistance, which would be nuts. And then I think a whatchamacallit, a support character would have 60% flat decrease in chance to hit like stun and attack and stuff, and that is oof. That is rough. Can't really think of who else would get that. I mean, the controllers would just have more chance to control and stuff like that, but yeah, that's a brutal. We don't know. She could have a rush increase. What would she deal? 2 attacks, 220%. Maybe just like another 30% damage or something, 20% damage per attack. Or 30% attack per attack, and then it'd be 500% total. Yes, because then it would go 10, 20, 30 as well. That seems pretty reasonable. So yeah, I think if they were going to do it, it'd most likely be like a boost to the thing that they didn't have boosted last time. And to be fair, Sandy had a really good signature move boost. So like potentially like Michonne would have a rush increase because she had a signature move increase. So like her rush could be, again, just more percentage damage, or she could go up to like higher heal reduction. I doubt we'd get 100%, but you never know. We'll see. I don't think we're going to be too like crazy timing off. I think we're probably going to be like another 2 or 3 months away from that. Like max. I love those, yeah, those offers. They just don't do them anymore. I don't know why. I guess it's because people realised their game was getting downloaded, installed, and then just uninstalled instantly. It's like, wait, and they had to pay for that. That was the thing. They had to pay for that to actually happen. I'm so close to max, guys. 555 is the max for me, and I'll be max on attack. Maximum until I get a controller limit broken, which I can do. I can limit break Gregory, but you know. And then when limit break 2 comes around, that cap will increase. So I could potentially hit the cap and be sat there and then have loads of training supplies just waiting. I think eventually they're going to have to bring in something else to do with training supplies, because I'm pretty sure the level cap from lieutenants was 600, but I could be wrong. Three offers here in Croatia, 1 for 99, 1 for 1, and 1 for 573. That's it ever. Yeah, I mean, depending on where you are in the world, you're kind of like, your advertisement potential is valued lower, because it means that people who generally watch adverts have less, either your currency's not as strong, or you have less buying power when it comes to like potential to spend, whereas Americans and Western Europeans generally have a much higher percentage chance to actually spend when they see an advertisement, just because they've got more money, and their money, when they do spend it, even if it's a small amount, is worth more. Like, it's just worth substantially more. So that's why they target those countries a lot. Used to get 70 times 3 a day. Now just no offers, but don't make me try. Yeah, my Tapjoy is terrible. 1 offer for 1 coin. Yeah, it's basically it's the spending power of your country. Unfortunately, it's the spending power of your country. Like, it works the same way for me, guys. It's kind of strange. It works exactly the same way for me. As you as a viewer, right? When you watch my content, when you get an advert before my video or an advert in my video, depending on the country you're from, regulates how much that gives me as like a creator, how much money I get from that. So again, if you're from America and you see like an advert for Dodge, a car manufacturer or whatever, I would get more for that than if you're from, I don't know, let's just say an island called Crow Island. It's got a population of 5. Everyone's barefoot and there's no roads. There's going to be no one who's going to buy a car in that country. So the value of those viewers are going to be so much lower when it comes to a car advert. I don't know why they target that, but you know, it could just be really cheap and they think on the off chance they might need one car to get around the island. I don't know, you know. What's up, TK? Welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're having a good day. Feeling good? Should I get a third Michonne or a second Razzo? Is that from? Oh, I can't actually show you. I would go for a second character over a third character a lot of the time, unless the third character is your priority character, if that makes sense. Like, if the third character makes your damage dealer like nuts and she is your big gun, then yeah. But you're only going to be able to get an extra 40 levels when you limit break a character, and a slight boost to one of their skills. Now, Michonne's one is a big boost. Her one actually is a really big boost. But when you get a second character, you get 100 more levels. You can then have the full allegiance unlocked for any mythic trials. There's just a lot more potential there, and I think out of Razzo and Michonne, I don't know who is probably going to become more available, but I would want to say it would most likely be Razzo or Rasso. I feel Michonne's going to be a character that they're going to kind of hold back a little bit more, and she'll be harder to come by. Or that she might go into like Gold Mythic Recruit Wheel, so it'd be pure RNG if you're going to get her. Whereas I think Razzo would be a character they put in like maybe gold medals or something. Why don't you use your training supplies? I am using my training supplies. It's just I don't have enough. Cost 30k to raise the skill. I've only got 7k. Unless you mean the bags. I think I am. I've got 2. Oh, I've got 3. I actually use these now. Like, I might as well use these as my thought. Like, it was a good idea to wait for a little bit, but now it's worth using them. Okay, so I've maxed out that. Now I can just start to max out this. Third world problems, our money counts more. But it happens to everyone. I mean, it isn't like, it's just like, let's say like 10% of Americans seeing an advert would buy something, and how much you can sell it to Americans is going to be much more than how much you could sell it to someone on Crow Island, basically. To sell a car to someone on Crow Island, it would be like, yeah, like $15. Like, there's no chance, no point. But in America, you can sell that for, you know, tens of thousands. An agility 2 on Michonne is nice. I would always get a second over a third, maybe. I mean, it just depends on what your interest is in the game. If you're interested in Mythic Trials, I'm interested in Mythic Trials. I would generally go that way. The crate that we got there, I got 2 of them. Right, scroll to all the way to the right hand side. I don't think I've ever actually seen an advert and went to buy the product. I have seen an advert and gone and looked at the product, and I have like looked in. I can't see what's in there. I mean, I can see. I think I can just click choose. So like, yeah. Razzo and Carol, I have not got either of them, and I can get 2 of them. So that's why I'm holding on to them, because I don't know which Mythic Trial's coming next. And you never know. Like, one of them could go into, you know, something sooner rather than later. And they most likely will. The characters in them most likely will. Like, so I would rather pick up Michonne, honestly, because I would be able to break her again, but, you know. What character is Razo? Is he a savior? For some reason I remember him being a savior. Yes. I don't know how many saviors I've got. I think maybe 2? Maybe 2? Three. I just picked up Connor as well. So saviors, I'm in a legit position. Who are the other saviors? It's Razo and who? Is it just like him and another character that doesn't exist yet? He's an X-savior, right? So he's that group. Is there another savior that I haven't seen? Yeah, John, but so there's no other gold mythic savior. I need the rings also. Yeah, I mean rings can be difficult, but you should be getting rings on your daily claims, like in here. Just don't claim this until it's like got a lot of hours in it. Like try and claim this every 10 hours, because the longer this goes on, the more likely bigger things are going to come into it. Tight is X saviors, yep. Dwight Connor gonna Razo the gold ones. Okay. Which weapon are you going for in the Calivant? They look pretty flawed. I'm most likely going for the tough weapon, but I have to just check out how the alert weapon works. It was one of each trait, right? Yeah, I'm most likely going for the tough one, but I just want to see how the alert one works first. So I'm gonna test it out on the test server. I can make a video about that one if you want. Like which weapon I think works nicer or whatever. But it's basically going to be based on the fact that like how worthwhile it is to get that pistol on Dwight. That's the only thing I'm going to be looking at. Nothing else. That's it. See, look, when it first pops up, you get basic rewards, and then my brother tested this out. Like every certain interval, you get extra rewards added in. Like every 5 to 10 minutes, new rewards get added in. So you could get a trainer added in, and based on the trainer that gets added in, that's the one that'll get teed up. So like if you get a 2-star trainer added in, then the next time it adds in, it will add a 2-star because it's already in there. But if you get a 4-star added in, then the next time it does it. So I mean, there are ways you could sort of cheese this, but it's kind of difficult. I think I will pick the Dante weapon if I buy Prison Key. I would replace the 3rd slot, but then I can upgrade the HP, have a good weapon for Connor. It has 35%, and reduce crit in 3rd slot, 4th slot. I mean, yeah, but it has reduced stats, right? Am I right in thinking of that? I've probably got an ore, right? An ore. An ore Dwight's weapon. Okay, so this is the base weapon. Let's just reset this. So you can go 30% HP, well, AP drain, and let's say 35% HP. Crit resist, 35, 40. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe you can't go higher. I think the only way you could go higher... Oh no, he doesn't need... He doesn't need AP drain. He doesn't need AP drain. But like, I could put this weapon on him, and he's going to get 45% HP or 35% defense. I think it's better to have one stat really high and one stat just like 30%. Connor needs AP. I would say no. I'm gonna if I was gonna gear Connor for defense, I would give him a stat weapon and rely on the taunts to make him gain AP. His rush is nice, but the thing that's annoying about him is his sustain, and if he dies, he can't sustain. Like he can't keep himself alive. But yeah, Another good weapon for him is the absolute defense weapon that I've seen people use. It's actually pretty decent. Harder to come by, of course, but wherever it is. So I could do the crit thing here and get 45% defense again. 45% HP, sorry. Be reasonable. Not gonna lie, the revive minor. I mean, it would be usable because he's the only one of the only characters that could use it. Because his base, I actually can check him in my roster now. I'm not used to actually having him yet. Because his base, he has the taunt, right? 40% chance the attacker gets taunt for 2 turns. So he is already a non-window. So you're right, you could potentially do that. I'm probably in the best position with strong weapons. It's kind of weird. I would say strong weapons are one of the weakest weapon types, though. For defense, at least. I've got a few decent ones now. I've got a couple of decent ones, but they just don't really. They're not like spectacular, you know. There isn't that big buff on it, you know. Where you're just like, oh yeah, for defense teams, you know. They don't have impen or like fast hitting equivalents. If I was going to make him his weapon windowless, I would give him stun, not revive. Yeah, I mean, it would be nice just for the sustain, the healing stun. I think so anyway. Be nice just for sustain. It would be nice. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna end the stream here. Gonna give myself an opportunity to get a night-ish sleep. Been sleeping pretty badly the last couple of days. Just not been able to get sleep, and I haven't had any caffeine for ages, so it's nothing to do with caffeine. Just not being able to sleep at the moment. Struggling. Got some work to do tomorrow, so yeah. Kinda need to get up nice and early. Start on it. The next stream is going to be Thursday, but we will definitely have some information dropping in videos between now and then. I will be on my Discord as well, of course. If you ever have any questions, please highlight me on my Discord. Don't PM me. I know a lot of people do PM me. I much prefer you highlight me on Discord just because other people might have the same question and I can answer multiple people at the same time rather than getting PM'd by 4 or 5 different people on the same subject. It just makes it much easier. The only time you should ever PM me if it's like an actual private issue, for whatever reason you would need to PM me for that. But you shouldn't ever PM me about like RTS, basically. Like I get PM'd a lot, like how should I build this team? It's just like, bro. I mean, so a lot of the time I just answer, but sometimes I just won't because I'm busy, and then it will just get lost. So make sure you do it on the actual Discord itself. But yeah, kind of went off topic there a little bit of a rant. Thank you very much for tuning in today, guys. I want to thank the super chatters and the donations. Thank you very much to Seren and the Get Weird. I don't think there was anyone else, was there? Am I missing someone else? I think Seren did a donation on Streamlabs, and the Get Weird did a super chat. And also, I did have a subscribe on Twitch, but it didn't like pop up on the screen, and that was just call me Tex. So I do appreciate that, guys. I'll see you on Thursday for the next live stream. Stay tuned for more content. But for now, that is the end of my stream. I want to thank you very much for tuning in, and as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving. Goodbye, goodbye.